Hey up everyone, Magpie Gaming here. I hope you're all doing well. So the scores for Starfield are now coming in. The review embargo lifted some time ago. I think it was around an hour ago. And all the publications have been putting their reviews live on their websites and putting their scores out there. So I've got a cross section of them for you. I'm going to list them up on the screen. I will put a link in the description down below to all of the review websites so that you can go and have a look for them yourselves. So VGC gives it 5 out of 5. Destructoid gives it 10 out of 10. Games Radar gives it 5 out of 5. Gaming Nexus gives it 9.5 out of 10. VG247 gives it 4 out of 5. GameSpot gives it 7 out of 10. And IGN give it 7 out of 10. And the Metacritic score, which is an aggregate score of all the scores put together, gives it 87 out of 100. Now I will say this about reviews: don't just go on a review alone. The best reviewer of a game is going to be yourself, but of course some people don't want to lay the money out just to review a game and find out if they're going to enjoy it or not. So it is good to read some of these reviews. I would take a cross section of those and give them a good read. Plenty of people do jump on IGN sometimes for being very different to how other people rate them. Obviously the first couple in that list are giving it more or less a 9 out of 10, whereas GameSpot and IGN lower it down to a 7. I would read their reviews though to see what their criticisms of the game are. I know that IGN has pulled apart the exploration part of the game, saying it's not really what was promised, so it could be a fair point at the end of the day. I know people like to jump on IGN and their scores, and I have done in the past, but they could be making some valid points in their review of the game. But at the same time, those that have given it 10 out of 10 could be making valid points for this being a good game as well. So it is what it is. Reviews are subjective. You know, they've all picked just a couple of people at the company to review the game and put the scores together. So like I say, the best reviewer of a game is just going to be yourself. At the end of the day, you are the best one to judge what is, you know, right for you in gaming terms. We've also got a number of these publications putting out articles to help in the game as well. They've obviously poured over the various systems in the games and they show you how to do various things. IGN will have their sort of Wikipedia page up as well at some point, I would assume, if they haven't already, which will give you lots of helpful hints and tips on how to do certain things in the game if you get stuck. And obviously there'll be walkthroughs for the quests and things like that in the game as well, and the side quests, and probably maps as well, although this is going to be a huge game to map. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a heads up on the score. I know some people don't like this before us, the general gaming public, get to play it, and I'm not too keen on it either, but it is good to see the scores. It doesn't put me off playing the game. You know, it's bought and paid for and I still cannot wait. So I'd also like to ask you guys what you are doing whilst you whittle down the hours to being able to play the game. Have you been watching certain TV shows or movies to get you in the mood? Have you been playing sort of other Bethesda titles? I know a lot of people have been playing Fallout and things like that. Let me know in the comment section how you've been passing it away. For me, here in the UK, the game unlocks at 1 AM on the 1st, so that's 1 AM tomorrow morning. I don't finish work until 6 AM in the morning. I'll get home around 6:15 and I'm in a bit of a dilemma. Do I just start gaming straight away, or do I go to bed, have a couple of hours sleep, maybe get up around 10 o'clock in the morning and then just smash the game for the rest of the day? I think I'm going to do it that way. I'll feel a little bit more fresh. I think if I try to stay awake, I'm just going to ruin the experience. I'm going to have to stop at some point and go to sleep during the day. So I'm probably just going to get the sleep out of the way first and then get into it. But as I says, I will be looking at sort of Steam Deck compatibility. I'm going to look later on today and tonight whilst I'm at work, on my breaks obviously, to see if I can find anybody that's done any kind of benchmarking or reviews on the Steam Deck. I know a lot of people are waiting to see how it performs on that before they pull the trigger on actually getting the game. There's a lot of people out there that can only play this on the Steam Deck, so yeah, I'm going to be looking out for that. As soon as I have concrete information, of course, I will get some out to you guys, probably do a video on it or a quick community post at the very least. I said also that I will be looking at the accessibility options once I've got my hands on the game, and I will be doing that first and foremost, and I will let you guys know, for those of you that are looking into the accessibility options, and again, like those on the Steam Deck, waiting to pull the trigger to see if the options are there for you so that you'll be able to play this game to a decent level. I will of course have a look at that straight away and get a video out straight away before I even start playing the game. So that will be out probably early afternoon UK time tomorrow. So with that being said, folks, thank you very much for watching and listening. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Stay safe and I will catch you in the next one. Take care.